missed it, but it's fine. You're here now, and that's okay. Just stick around. We talked about Beyonce and how people support her more than they support their own friends. So stay tuned, and that's just between you and me, because the people are going to come in and they won't know what we're talking about. Hey, honey, how are you? Nice to see you, honey. How are you? Hi. Hey, Piku. How are you, Piku? PCOOO. How are you? Thank you for those little hearts. They came in. Hi, it's so nice to see you. What's your name? What can I call you, Piku? Hey. Hi, honey. So, I'm going to introduce myself really quickly. My name is Coach Nachi. I am your world-class personal development. Hi, Paul. How are you? Where are you from? I'm your world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast called to serve those who want to live more like their unique selves. Right now, today, this minute, Orlando. I lived in Orlando for 6 months, Sunshine State. I was there during the winter months, and I was like, this is not winter. What is this? So I hope you're enjoying it, because it's kind of freezing here in Chicago. It's cold. Talking to Paul. Thank you so much for coming through, Paul. And really? Were you born there? Have you ever been out of the state before? Yes. So while talking to Paul, I already introduced myself. Today I'm going to be talking about, what did I say I'm going to be talking about? Beyonce versus The People. Oh, you have? Where have you been to? Nice to meet you, Paul. Oh my gosh, come through. Honey, how are you? How's your day? My honey, how are you doing? Girl, talk to me. Major blank. Whoa. What am I saying? Beyonce. So, lately, or for Black History Month, or a couple weeks ago, whatever it is, Beyonce made this huge announcement to the world that she was pregnant. And that it was twins. And it was exciting because everybody loves a pregnant lady. Everybody loves babies. Nice to see you back, Nachi. I am back. Thank you so much for saying hey. Look at that heart. Gary! Hi, Gary. How are you? It's so nice to see you this Saturday. How are you doing? I love those, 1 heart, 2 hearts. Feel free to tap that screen. Don't be shy. Look at those blue hearts coming through. Thanks, Gary. Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. North as far as Michigan, west as far as Texas. Oh, I drove to Texas. It was, Texas is too hot for me. It's too hot for me. I'm not about all that heat. Beyonce had a baby. My amazing Gary, my amazing coach. You're amazing, Gary. You're wonderful. It's so nice to see you. I'm talking about Beyonce and how she had a baby. I see some green hearts, and that's really exciting. And some blue hearts, and that's really exciting. Thank you so much. She had a baby. Ooh, and a red heart. She had a baby. She's not having, jeez Louise, get it together, Coach Nachi. Let me start over. Beyonce is pregnant. She's having twins. She announced it on Instagram, and the world stopped for a hot minute. It was the good news we all needed, because a lot of stuff is happening in this world, and we just needed to know that a beloved, beautiful lady is having babies. And Beyonce provided. She came through. She said, hold my drink, bad news. I got this. So she said she's having twins, and everybody was excited, and people made memes, and people made mock photos of themselves posing like Beyonce, because it was a pretty grand proposal. She not only had one picture where she's, holding herself and holding her baby bump, and in the background there's flowers, and it's very regal and beautiful. She had a whole bunch of other photos where she's pregnant in the water and with her firstborn, Blue Ivy, and it was a whole photo shoot announcement of I am pregnant with twins. And it was really beautiful. I personally loved it. It was really cute to see that. It was nice. There was a lot of people who on my personal Facebook page were saying, oh my gosh, you all, what has Beyonce ever done for you? What is she ever going to do for you? She doesn't know you. Okay, thank you, Gary. I really appreciate you coming through. Bye. Thank you. I'm getting somewhere with this, by the way. I am getting somewhere with this. There's a point. A lot of people were saying, okay, Beyonce is having a baby, so what? What has she ever done for you? She doesn't care when you have a baby. She doesn't care when you're going through anything. What does it really freaking matter? And then there was one post which brought everything home for me. There was a post that someone made, a meme, that said, Everybody's celebrating Beyonce and her twins. That's really great. But how many of you people who are reposting Beyonce's story, who are sharing her memes, who are sharing this news and saying you're going to buy her albums and this and the other, how many of you are actually investing in your friends' businesses, investing in your friends' projects, investing in your friends' music or whatever it is else that your friends are doing? And that really touched me because it's true. How many people, there's a lot of people who will immediately, thoughtlessly just share something that's going on in a celebrity's life, in a celebrity's world, and they're more invested in this celebrity than they are invested in their own friends and what their friends are doing in their world. I really, really liked that and made me stop and think, and that is where I got the inspiration for on the Love 2017 calendar, tomorrow, day 12, the task is to give to a charity, give to a church, or invest in a friend's business or product. We have friends in our lives who are trying to do something. They're trying to live their dream. They're trying to make something happen in their life. They're trying to live like their unique selves, right? They're trying to live like themselves now. But how many of us support our friends as much as we supported Beyonce, as much as we supported La La Land, as much as we supported Hidden Figures, as much as we supported Fences, as much as we support a random artist, or hey Con Iceland, how are you? Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Scope. What's your name? What can I call you? How many of us really support the people in our lives, our friends, our family, our colleagues, as much as we support Beyonce and all these other people who don't really know us? Like, our friends have been there for us. Our family has been there for us. They know our ups, they know our downs, they know our woes and our joys and everything. But it seems to be a thing across the board that some people do not support their friends or their family in their ventures and products. Who's Beyonce? Paul. Okay, good. You're joking. I'm just like, wait. Hold the phone. Maybe I should have described who Beyonce is. Beautiful woman. Amazing singer. Wonderful lady. I'm sure. But she's not your friend, right? She's not someone that you personally know. She may have impacted you in your music, and that's amazing. That's wonderful. I'm not one of those people who was like, stop talking about Beyonce. I was like, yeah, she had a baby. That's amazing. She's having babies. That's amazing. But what really got me was the fact that how many of us really support our friends as much as we should. So yesterday, I shared with you like my secret, my super secret, my what is there's a word for it. I forgot. I shared my super what I can't I hate that I don't know the word for it. My secret target? Oh my god, I hate this. Anyway, I shared with you Sam Z. Sam Z Designs is my everything. She's my web designer, she's my social media manager, she's my VA, she's my everything. She does the things for me that I don't want to do. She does the things for me that I don't know how to do because they're not in my gift. My gift is coaching. My gift is guiding people along the way, along the path to living more like their unique selves. I am a trained coach. Like, this is what I do. My gift is not making a logo. My gift is not putting colors just so, oh, phone's ringing, excuse that. My gift is not making logos or designing beautiful websites or managing social media. I can do that. Those are things I've had to do creating my own business, but she does that. And if I can outsource it to someone who is capable, I outsource it to her because she's amazing at what she does. And I support that. I don't ask her to do it for free. I pay her. Is that what you do, or is that who you are? Oh, baby, it's both, Paul. It is both. I can't not be who I am, and that's what I do. I am one of the most fortunate people in that I'm able to live a life that Honey is like my super close personal friend. We've known each other since 6th grade. Hey, Eagle Swords, how are you? Welcome to the Scope. She knows me pretty well, knows me intimately, and this, like, I'd like to think that this is who I've been all my life. It's just gotten, hey, Eagle Swords, what's your name? I can call you Eagle Swords though. Eagle Swords, how you doing, Eagle Swords? She knows that this is something that I've been doing all my life. No, that's a really good. Thank you for asking, because it puts me in check too. It reminds me, like, no, this is who I am. This is what I do also. So thanks for that, Paul. Come through, Orlando. I saw those hearts, Egosaurs. I know them orange hearts were you, so thank you for tapping that screen. And thank you for tapping that screen, Paul and Honey and whomever else who I cannot see. Thank you so much for being here. So, Beyonce, heart, heart, heart. Thank you. Beyonce is having a baby. Thank you for inviting your followers. I can always forget to to invite your followers if this is something you think they might be interested in, or follow if you might be interested in more of my content. You can always unfollow in the future if you're like, I'm over it. Beyonce has a baby. Everybody erupts, but do people erupt for their friends? Do you erupt for your friends? So if your friend does something, do you share it out? Do you also put it out there and say, this is my friend, this is what they did, they're not so much having a baby, but like they did this really great accomplishment, this is what it is. As someone who works for herself, as someone who does what I do, there's a lot of things that I'll post on my social media, lots of things that I'll share with my friends and this, that, and the other, and there are some really supportive people who will say like, hey, how's this going, and check up on me, and it's really nice. If you're an entrepreneur, or if you work for yourself, or if you're someone who kind of works in projects on your own, especially if you're like a social impactor or whatever the case may be, like, you know how isolating and lonely kind of is, because it's like you. It's just you, and you have to be the one to be your marketing team, your advertising, your copywriter, your this, that, and the other. And so when you have friends who share out what you do, it feels really good when you have that support. Now, when you don't have that support, I still say, like, you still grind. You still go. I always say nobody should go as hard as you go for your business. So if you're moping and whining and saying nobody supports me, and that should not affect how much you support you. That should not affect how much you go hard for your business, because they will come. They'll see you shining. They'll see you rising. They'll be like, oh, that's really cool. Share, right? They'll catch up, but you cannot falter. You cannot falter when you feel that nobody's supporting you. But I will say, as a friend, when it comes to a friend that's doing something worthwhile, that's putting their all into something, I do my best to support them in that way of showing them off and saying, this is my friend. So yesterday, Sam Z Designs was in my scope yesterday because I finally got her, and it was a girls' day. It was a nice day off. It was really nice. And I wanted to introduce her to you personally, as opposed to just saying, oh yeah, that's her in the scope. No, like, this is her. She's amazingly talented. Get her if you want to get her. I don't want to share her, but she's amazing. I can't keep her to myself. On my Facebook page, I've put up, this is my graphic designer, this is my web designer, this is my social media person. If you need her, get her. There are people who've shared my posts. I wrote an article for the Huffington Post, and it got so many likes. I look at it and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, people really came through for me, and it touches me. It feels really good to have that support. I've done interviews on various podcasts and this, that, and hey, Minnie Mouse! What up, Kalani? Snapchat Brigade! Come through! I missed you. How are you? Oh my gosh, hi. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Oh, I'm so touched. It's so nice to see you again. Hi. What was I even saying before Kalani just took me away from this? Support your people. When I've been good, I just got over being sick. I am good. I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better now. Yeah, Paul, I get crazy when people come into my room. I really enjoy seeing them. So, what was I saying? Someone remind me. Whew. Thanks for inviting your followers. And thanks for inviting your followers. Someone earlier invited their followers as well. And thank you so much. I kind of ignored that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's how I grow and get the message out. Let me just reintroduce myself really quickly, because clearly I forgot what I was saying. Sam Z. Sam_Z. Or Sam... she's in the description. Sam Z _designs. Thank you for inviting your followers, Paul. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So I am Coach Nachi, your world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast called to serve those who want to live more like their unique selves now. I believe we're intended to live fully human, joyful, and feeling at home in ourselves and our lives. And a huge part of feeling at home in ourselves and our lives is, I believe, supporting others, the people in our lives. I wouldn't feel at home in myself and my life if I didn't shout you out when you come into my room, because I know you have many other periscopes you could be watching. Number one, you have many other things you could be doing in your life. You don't have to be here. Like, you don't have to be here. Thanks for sharing on Twitter. You don't have to share. Like, I would like you to share. I grow when you share, and I wouldn't be here without you sharing. I mean, I would be here because, I have to pull through, but for me to feel at home in my life and myself, I need you all. Like, I need to shout you all out and say welcome, because that's how I live like myself. Hey, Mr. CEO Ernie Perry, how you doing? Welcome to the Scope. So what I want to really give you today is support your friends. Like, who in your life can you think of is doing something? Who in your life is trying to do something to serve others or to serve themselves? How can you serve them? Tomorrow's task on the Love 2017 calendar. This is the calendar, right? I've been showing this all week, all month, kind of. If you go to the link, I wrote it down today. Can you see this? Yeah, I hope you can see this. It's bit.ly, the number 2, live like you now. If you go to this website, okay, good. You can, it's also the link in my bio. Yeah, I printed it, girl. I printed it and laminated it because I love a good laminator. I really love laminating. It's like one of my things. But, this is the website, where you can go, print out the calendar, sign up for it. It's wonderful. There's 28 days where you can, welcome back, Mr. Ernie Perry. Like Kalani, I love laminating. It's stupid. My boss at my old job bought me a laminator because of how much I really enjoyed laminating things for her. And it's embarrassing. Anyway, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, support your friends, right? Day 12, tomorrow's task is give to charity, give to church, or invest in a friend's business or product. Help your friends grow. Show them that you believe in them. Show them that you see them. Show them that you are interested in what they do. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ernie Perry. That's the link. Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful. Yes, I get really hyped when I see like my own links, and like I love it. Thank you so much. And those hearts, I really enjoy them. Thank you so much. So bit.ly/2 live like you now is where you can sign up for the February calendar challenge. It's Love 2017. I believe that life can get really hard. Life can get really hard, and it's, especially when you're doing social impact work, it's kind of like a battleground. Whether you're a doctor, a lawyer, a counselor, a protester, someone in government, or whatever that you do, like, you go out there in the world and you put yourself out there, you're serving people, and a lot of nonsense can happen, right? A lot of nonsense can happen, and your heart becomes to get clouded. It becomes to get a little blurry. The light inside of you, the glass that covers it, becomes kind of crusty and just not, like, a lot of rubbish collects around there. And it becomes a little hard to be not callous. You become maybe a little cynical and you don't believe in what you're doing anymore. And that's detrimental. That's horrible to your light. So I believe that the Love 2017 challenge, the calendar, is every day there's a little task to clear out that nonsense, that debris that's clouding your heart, and that's making you callous and hard. I gave a really good example from the movie Moana of what happens when you lose your heart, what happens when you think that the world is defining you. The world changes your own perspective of what you truly believe. And then you no longer work in what you truly believe. You start listening to the noise and you start acting from the noise, and that's not okay. So the Love 2017 challenge is really good to just kind of get you out of that headspace and get you back to feeding your soul and taking care of you, so you can go forward and continue taking care of others. So one of the tips that I did put on there, the challenge, is to give to charity, right? Spend money, put your money elsewhere. Money can be tight. Money can be really tight. But there's something about freely giving it that it does something to you. You're no longer so clenched about money, I feel. There's something about investing in a friend's business, investing in a friend's project, buying their CD if they're an aspiring artist, sharing out that they have a new album if they're an aspiring artist, sharing out that they have a new movie coming out. Even if no, like just sharing it out means so much to them. When my friends share my articles, when my friends download or like come through and sign up for my stuff, it feels really good. As someone who's been supported, as someone who, when people come through for me, it feels amazing. It feels really good. Give that to your friends, right? Give that to the people in your life. They will love it, and that's really what I want to share with you today. I'm tired of talking. I have a whole day of things I have to do. I came on late, so I'm sorry if I messed up your whole day schedule, but I mean, thank you for coming through. Replay viewer, thank you for watching till the end. Y'all who came through live, and I mean, my honey, Eagle Soars, Paul, Gary, and Mr. CEO Ernie Perry. Like, I appreciate you all for coming through. Something to think about today. It is something to think about today. It is something to think about today. Like, how can you invest in your friend? How can you support your friend? It doesn't always have to be money. It could be just calling to say, hey, thank you for coming through, honey. I know you're really busy, so thank you for stopping by and giving me some of your time. I appreciate it. I need to call you. I think I'm going to call you. Are you free now? I'll call you after the scope. Because I have to cook. I have to cook for my family. So let me know if you're free, and I will call you. So yeah, if you're interested in downloading the calendar and keeping abreast of how it goes for yourself, cool, I'll call you. Download it here, or you can just visit livelikeyonow.com. That's where I'm at, and you can see everything else that you've missed if this is your first time here. I really appreciate you watching, and I appreciate you sharing. I appreciate you inviting your people, and that's giving me your stamp of like, hey, check this girl out. I really appreciate that. And I will see you. Kalani, welcome back. I will see you when I see you. I'm gonna go now and cook, making chicken curry. Okay, bye. Oh no.